Good evening, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy for what is live stream number 6, as we continue our journey through the game, discovering everything the game has to offer. Good evening, I hope your week has started the way you want it to. It doesn't feel like a Monday for me, to be fair. It's because it's half term for us in the UK, so it feels weird. Everyone's home, and I can't stream. And this really is really weird. But good evening, I hope you're all well. We're back this evening for 2 hours of Hogwarts Legacy. For those that haven't seen the schedule for this week, because it's half term, we can't stream in the mornings at our usual times, but that's absolutely fine. We've got this evening for 2 hours, tomorrow evening for 2 hours, and then we are live again on Thursday morning and Friday morning, but at a different time to normal. So keep an eye. Have a look at the schedule, have a look at the community page, and that will tell you all you need to know about what is happening this week. The new series, Far Cry Primal, has also started this morning. That's going to replace Hogwarts Unleashed as of Tuesday next week. I thought I'd run it the first 3 episodes to replace the live streams this week, just because I could fill it in. That made sense in my eyes. So Far Cry Primal is going to fill in Hogwarts Unleashed while my son's broken wrist heals. He can't currently hold a PlayStation controller. It's too wide, and because the cast is restricted, he can't actually hold it, unfortunately, so we can't do any recording. It's going to put us a few weeks behind with recording as well, so I started a new series, mainly because I wanted to play for a while. It's free on PlayStation Plus Premium, and I thought, well, I need something to fit in. Hopefully we can get it finished before he's back and recording. If not, well, Hogwarts Unleashed will come back once Primal is finished if need be. It's just nice to have something just to fill in the gaps, essentially. That is the plan for this week, but I hope everyone's week is going well. Like I say, we got 2 hours this evening. Last stream we had was Friday morning, and we met Sebastian's sister. What else did we do? We battled some goblins, and we completed some of the main story stuff. There's still much more to see. I know everyone and his dog are streaming Hogwarts Legacy now it's officially released. That was always going to happen. So I'm just checking sound. But you know, we'd planned this with the early release period as well, and I don't mind. You know, I don't play games because they're trending. I don't play games that I'm not going to enjoy myself. So that's the important thing. We're just playing something that we're enjoying and we want to continue with. I'm not too worried if no one views or anything like that. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. There's more important things to me than views, and that's enjoying myself. So that's the idea. Okay, let's have a look what the plan is for today, shall we? We've still got lots to do. There's so much to do. Okay, we need to go and see Natty near Falbarton Castle, and that will teach us. Oh, we need Wingardium Leviosa and level 17. We're level 20. We still need to grow Fluxweed, but we can't grow Fluxweed without a large pot, which we can't do just yet. Shadow of the Bloodline, we need to speak to Sebastian again. Brother's Keeper, Claire Beaumont. There's so much to do, which is never a bad thing, but there is a lot to do. We've got to go and find Biscuit. Do you know what? I might head there first. Mainly because the suggested level is level 10 and we're double that. I am concerned some of these early missions aren't really... Well, I'm getting ourselves a bit over-leveled if we're not careful. That's my only concern. Anything that's level restricted, I'd rather do it sooner rather than later, if that makes sense. One-Eyed Witch, Friend Indeed, Return Gaming Guy's Moons. Okay, we need more of those to return those. Roland Oaks' campsite is level 10 as well. Okay, so there's a few things I'd like to do. Let's take the biscuit first and find the poacher camp, see where it is in the map. Oh, it's there. Okay, we're actually nearby because we've got a fast travel point just there. What is that? Infamous Foe. I've not seen an Infamous Foe before. Can't zoom in anymore. So yeah, Infamous Foe I'd not seen before as an actual thing. Okay, interesting. What's this then? Small bandit camp. Okay. We can fast travel to here. I'm not sure we're ready for an Infamous Foe. I don't know. We're level 20, but I can't guarantee we're ready for them. But we've got to go and find Biscuit instead.
Travel was before I invented flu powder.
Why have we got a new quest available? Just popped up and says a new quest available. I've got enough quests as there is. We don't need more. So what's new? I don't know what new is, but it popped up and said new quest. No idea. Okay. We've also got our new spell we gained at the end, towards the end of the last stream as well, which is this glacial one. So this is where we're heading over here. We've got to find the poacher camp and find Biscuit. Can't quite remember what Biscuit was, but that's what we need to do. There will be enemies here, so we're going to get straight into some fighting. Disrupt the poacher's Amagus Reducto cast with Repulso. Okay, so we need to change our spells because we need to use Repulso. Is that one there? So we'll put that one in place of that then. I want to use this new, the Glacius. Mainly because I'm curious to how it goes. So these are the poachers.
Right, I'd better be careful.
That's the way to do it. These are all level 20. This said level, unless it levels up with us. Because it did say that it did tell us that we needed to be here for level 10. And they're obviously way above level 10, aren't they? These guys, I'm not messing around to be fair. I need to block more than I am, admittedly. That is an issue that I'm used to having. I don't block enough. Right, it's you dealt with. The second, you can have that. You can have that. I need to block more. Right, it's one down. Nice one on fire. It's always nice when a spell does it the way you want to. I must say I'm bad with blocking, but other than that, we're okay. Good with you as well. Right, who's left? That person there for a start. You can have that. They keep disappearing on us by the looks of things. Where is he? I'll make sure we do as much damage as possible. There we go. So a dark wizard dealt with. Wow, that was a little bit of an interesting fight. My usual inadequacy at blocking came into play. That was very obvious very quickly. But other than that, I think that went okay. Now, let's just double check. Anything to pick up. There is a chest in here. It's always good to make sure we pick everything possible up. We're heading that way. I know there's the actual reason we're here is just round the corner, but I'm leaving that till last. I always do everything else first before I do the actual objective. Especially when you're in an unknown camp. Just in case others have to pick up. Insanity, good evening, how are you? There's a balloon there. Okay, that's there for popping.
Revelio.
I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. It's always weird coming back after not being able to stream.
Revelio.
Obviously the half term obviously affects us, but it's always the same we dealt with on the channel. It's never been that big a deal, to be fair. Right, I think these are the people we're here to rescue, or animals I should say. These are the poachers have taken. We've got to unlock the lock first, and release the animals that the poachers have decided to poach, essentially. It's one lock. And that's the second.
Which one of you is Biscuit?
I know they're all Mooncalf, so which one's Biscuit? Mooncalf. Biscuit the Mooncalf. It's this white one. What do I need to do with Biscuit? I need to rescue Biscuit. Okay, hang on a second. We need to change our spells because we need to capture Biscuit, I think. So if we put it in for that one for a minute, and then we're going to put this one because we need. If we levitate, that should help us, I think. Right, where's Biscuit disappeared to? Biscuit's there. Come back, Biscuit. Before we shout Biscuit at a computer game. Biscuit the Moon Calf is now been rescued. It took me a while actually to do it. Even when we unlocked it, it still took me forever to actually learn how to do it. It's not the simplest technique. I don't know if it gets easier once you get to level 2 or 3. Elvis, good evening. How are you? But yeah, it took me a while after unlocking it, to be fair.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people.
There's so many quests and so many things you could possibly do.
And then come and see me.
Okay, so she's got tasks for us to complete to learn a new spell. We've got to return the animal we just captured, Biscuit the Moon Calf. Back to the school, I think, by the looks of it. Let's have a look for Hogwarts. Where am I going? I thought I was heading there, but it's not showing up. Hang on. Let's. I'm not even looking at her missions for the minute. Let's just do what we're doing. So where are we heading back with Biscuit? Ah, no, Hogsmeade. Okay, cool. So we can travel there. Hand this in. Job done. Yes, we've streamed Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We've got over 300 hours in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, including all of its DLCs and everything else. We've 100%ed it, platinumed it a lot. I really enjoyed it. I think if you're looking at it as a traditional Assassin's Creed game, people will say it's not traditional. But as a general game, it's really good. The modern day story is really good. And how they explain things is done well, I think. Combat's pretty good. And the actual story itself is really engaging. And it's probably got one of the best discovery tours that the Assassin's Creed games have done to date. So yeah, even if you're not an Assassin's Creed fan, I'd say give it a go in my honest opinion.
Garneth, I've rescued Biscuit.
But I know a lot of people do think it's a bit. There's too much to do. To be fair, so if you're one of those people that doesn't want loads to do in an open world, it may not be for you. Pretty similar to this, to be fair.
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect.
So I'm assuming the enemies level up with us, because this mission was said level requirement, rough level requirement was level 10.
Such joy.
The Dark Wizards were level 20. So I'd assume they level up with us. I'm not going to ask for it. I don't want to be compensated. Just glad she's home.
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind.
I want you to teach me how to open the chest behind you.
Little Biscuit.
That's what I need.
My wise, noble moon calf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved.
What is our reward?
As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind.
That's what we're here for.
You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
Always good to help. Yeah, until we learn how to open these chests, we're kind of a bit locked out on those, to be fair. It's a bit annoying at times. Right, let's have a quick check on gear. I haven't checked to see if we've got anything new we can change to. In fact, we haven't, so that's all good. It's so big in with flight. Yeah, oh yeah, well I don't generally fly on the broom unless it's to somewhere we've already been and we can't fast travel. I'm one of those that likes to take my time and see everything, so I try and wander around by foot a lot of the time. But it is, you know, the map itself is really big, and then the amount of quests that you can have on the go is incredible. Okay, so I was looking at lower level stuff that we should try and get done. This being the other one that I think we should have a look at. Mainly because it needs doing. Let's have a look on the world map. Where are we heading? If you like huge open world games, then yes, you'd probably enjoy it, Elvis. There's a lot of Easter eggs as well that are really enjoyable. Right, we've got to head to there to find Roland Oakes' campsite. We have been here before because we've done the small bandit camp that's there. There's a treasure vault there we've not done. We could fast travel to here. This Jackdaw's tomb. Actually, that's not. Let's fast travel to here. I don't think we've caught a spider either. For our vivarium. Games that keep you busy for months like Odyssey. Yeah, then you should really enjoy it, to be honest. Right, we need to catch a spider, because I don't think we've got one for our...
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I can hear something. I can hear several people. Bury a spider... Oh, it's a dueling feat. I want to catch a spider. It's my first thought. I wasn't aiming to actually go in here and fight spiders. I want to catch one. This might be a bad idea. Can't take it. I can't catch these ones, can I? Maybe I can. No, I can't open. I can't. It won't let me open my beast bag to actually get anything. Right, I need to change spells very quickly because I've got the wrong ones on for this. I was hoping to catch a spider while I was here, and that was a mistake. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. I think that should be fine. The only ones... Oh, yeah, actually. Spiders don't generally have shields, so it doesn't actually matter what colours of spells we have. You started Ragnarok, loving it so far. Ragnarok's pretty good. Ragnarok's really good. There's lots to do after the game as well, to be fair. Right. Let's take down some of these spiders, shall we? Just freed someone who was buried there. So I now need to heal badly.
I've seen you, Jewel. Your strategy won't work on me.
Spiders are everywhere. Oh, I had that. The matriarchs are the problem. Probably a waste, actually, that one was.
You've been known to use the dark arts, haven't you? I'm afraid of you. Think you're clever, don't you? But you won't sneak up on me. You may be more skilled than most, but you're not better than me.
Right, we've nearly got the matriarch down. Matriarch down. Who's left? Right, we defeated the spiders.
Not my fault.
The whole point of
great spider.
I was hoping to catch a spider. That was the only reason we came here, was to catch a spider, not to kill them all. We did rescue someone though, strangely, but he disappeared pretty sharpish. He didn't stay around to, you know, help fight the spiders, did he? He disappeared off. I kind of want to know what's behind there now.
Incendio.
I want to see what's further inside the web. We're kind of heading in the direction we were heading for the mission we was trying to do. But yeah, I was hoping to catch a spider. Didn't quite get a plan. Right, we can get up here. There's enemies up here. Poachers. Hello, Mr. Poacher. Bye-bye, Mr. Poacher.
How dare you!
I got caught that. I do get caught, admittedly. Mainly because I don't dodge enough, I don't block enough. Or nowhere near as much as I probably should.
Incendio.
Right, you're down as well. Is it just you left? Right, that's the poachers taken care of anyway. There is something else still here, I can hear it. Could be another mongrel. Challenge complete though as well. Always happy when there's a nice challenge complete. Yeah, there are so many great games. It's a good time to be a gamer because the amount of games, the choice you have at the minute is incredible. But the bad side is time. It's having the time to play everything. And you know, I'm lucky. I have a lot more time than most. I've just come into camp that I didn't really want to be in. Okay, looks like we're dealing with the camp. I do need to change spells as well, because I haven't got any blue spells on. Which could be an issue. Oh, I got caught. My own fault. I didn't need to heal there, to be fair. Let's swap skills again quickly. We'll take that off for a second. Mainly because I need the pulso just to break shields. Right, they're down. I wasn't coming in here to fight. I come in here to see what it was. We've already done this camp, to be fair. I don't think there's anything new to pick up here. It was just the fact that we were heading past and we saw it on the mini-map that I thought we'd have a quick look. But yeah, it's more time, isn't it? There's so many great games, but it's having the time to play them all, that's the thing. Now, like I say, I'm quite lucky, but a lot of people aren't. Right, we're heading this way. We're trying to do this next mission we want to do, while seeing some places maybe we've not seen. We're looking for Roland Oates' campsite. Where's this taking me? It seems to be sending me in the complete wrong direction. I don't know, it's kind of winding us there. And I could fly, but I think if we flew, we wouldn't see anything. I like to go by foot, so we see things, so we discover things. There's nothing worse than rushing somewhere and then you're like, ah, I've missed loads of stuff I could have gone potentially to see. So I very rarely fly, unless it's to fulfill something or to do something. Right, there are some duelists here, so we'll deal with these people as well. Aimed at the wrong one there. This time though. Well, they didn't last very long.
It's shameful what
Once you start combining spells really well, combat is so simple. But it's simple in a really good way. As soon as you actually start combining things, it works so well. It's just that I just don't block enough. That's one big issue I have, and it's down to me. I thought it's all full on attack or run away, and that's not the way to be. More moonstone. There we go. There's still some moonstone. The only thing I've found useful for moonstone at the minute is for the room. Are we going to plan this? I don't know, because I don't look at trophy lists until after we've finished the story. So downside to that, there's missable trophies. Obviously, I'm going to miss them. But yeah, I don't generally look at trophies until after we finish the story. So obviously that does pose an issue if we decide to platinum them. But I won't know until really towards the end. I want to know what that is over there. There's something. I don't know if it's a plant or something.
Revelio.
There's something down there that needs destroying, by the looks of it. There's a few of them. I reckon there's a Merlin puzzle nearby. There's also some enemies here, so let's deal with those first, shall we?
Let Nora Treadwell go. I should warn you, I won't make the same mistake. Novice luck.
We blocked that one quite well actually that time. Makes a change for me.
Get out of this alive.
Then both. Oh, he's not down. There he is. Down now. Right.
I believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself.
We did do an Ashwinder by ourselves. Right, a bit more moonstone. Now, we weren't actually planning to do anything here, but considering there's some stones here, there must be a trial here to do somewhere, would be my guess. And we can also get some leech juice. The lovely juice from the leeches. Crazy Irishman, good evening, how are you? Chris, Mike Gamer, how are you? Thanks for the like, followers, much appreciated. Okay, so there's a Merlin puzzle here. We might as well do it whilst we're here. I know we're trying to fulfill the quest we're actually picked, but actually we'll do this while we're here as well. There is also something else here, interestingly, and that's a vault. We have done a vault. It was a bit silly last time. What is that? It's just a bird, isn't it? I want to say it's a falcon, but I could be wrong. Thank you, much appreciate the support there, Chris Mike Gamer, much appreciated. I did say hello to you. If I didn't, Crazy Irishman, apologies, but good evening to you and the wife. Thank you for the like, whoever that was, much appreciated. I'm guessing I can't catch it. I kind of want to catch it, but I can't highlight it, so I don't think I can. Just a cool bird hanging around. Right, let's see what we need to do here. Okay. We may find we don't have... Oh. I think we need to levitate it. I think I know what we need to do for these ones. Let's have a look at this. Wingardium Leviosa. Now we have this. We can actually turn it round. Spin. Don't spin. I was hoping I could turn it, but it doesn't look like I can. I thought we could turn it. Well, I was saying that. I was going to say we could turn it. I can go up and down. So we can lift it up and down, but obviously doesn't solve the issue. I thought there's obviously a pattern we've got to put. I think that's upside down, that one. You can see it. It's actually upside down, but I don't know how to turn it. Can I bag the bird? I don't know. Because you can't highlight it, I don't think you can. Right, how do we get this to turn? That's the first question. Because it needs to be flipped, is my thinking. Or turned at the very least. Can I actually not turn it? Because the same symbol there is a symbol for that. I don't fall down there. There. This whole thing needs turning, I think. We have had some lessons in Wingardium Leviosa, but obviously I've forgotten what they were. Does it tell us? A levitator controls a movable object. Control its position with your movement and use up, down, left, right to find its distance rotation. Okay. So, okay, we should be able to turn it, but I can't see, it doesn't seem to want to turn. But according to that, we can turn it. I can make it go up and down. But pressing the buttons to make this turn doesn't actually make it turn.
Revelio.
But I think this is part of the puzzle. There's one down there. I maybe we've got to do this in a certain order, potentially. And we need to complete these puzzles to allow us to carry more gear. The gear's good. No, the minute I try and cast a different spell, it will end that spell. What's this one got? Is it the same symbols? No, so this one's got different symbols, to be fair. But it seems to turn a little bit. But yeah, the minute I let go of the R2 button to cast a spell, it stops. Like that. But it does... It rotates a little bit. It's like it's blocked. Which makes me wonder if we need to do this one first. I would like to get a bit closer to it before, though. Let's check this one out and see if this is the one we need to do first. I do enjoy these Merlin puzzles because they take a bit of time. You got to think about what you've got to do with them. And I love them flowers as well. Right, so this one, and I'm only guessing we need to turn this over, potentially. Let's see what this one does. No, so this one doesn't turn either. To make it go as high as I want it to go, but I can't turn it. So unless I just haven't figured out how to solve the puzzle just yet. But yeah, the minute I try and press... I'm saying that. It's slowly coming back down, isn't it? I think it definitely needs turning. The Glacius does work. You can do more than one spell at once. I didn't realise that. But it doesn't help us with turning it. Unless I am thinking it's all wrong and we don't have to turn it. There's something else we need to do. Just don't know what it is. It's right here really high though. It will slowly drop down. Well, maybe that's something we need to come back and do then. Obviously blowing them up doesn't seem to work. Alpha Strike, good evening, how are you? Well, should we focus on what we actually came to do in the first place? Because I will get sidetracked so easily. Right, let's head... That's a pointless spell to do. That's better. We're heading to find Roland Oaks' campsite. We've already done one mission already. We found Biscuit. We rescued Biscuit. And we're heading here because it's a mission that claims we need to be... or could have done at a very low level. Oh, a Niffler. We've already got a Niffler, we don't need any more. Obviously need to go up there, don't I? So, I said I don't fly very often.
Could this be Mr. Oaks' campsite? Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead.
Okay, we've got some enemies we have to fight.
Be discreet.
Defeat the goblins occupying Roland's camp. This was a mission we picked up really early on, and we just never got to. That's why I'm trying to think of the early missions we need to get done. Before we're too high a level, although the enemies seem to scare with us. I think this was a level 11 mission, and the enemies are level 20. So that tells me they must level with us. Oh, I've got the wrong spell on, haven't I? I'm trying to do Leviosa. Leviosa is definitely the wrong spell to be doing on goblins. Right. That's him gone.
Now to find out what happened here.
There we go, we leveled up to level 21. As I say, obviously one spell there was wrong, because we couldn't really use it. But other than that, combat, once you start chaining, is so satisfying.
Revelio.
Right, what we got? A couple of things in here to pick up. Challenge completed. Collection updated, actually. That wasn't a challenge, it's a collection. Stream is laggy. Bear with me. Let me have a look. It's not laggy on my side. From what I can see. Let me just check the phone. The laptop's showing it fine. Let me just have a look. You just got back from London. You were just in London for today, were you? Yeah, it's not lagging my side. On the laptop or phone. Try restarting YouTube, Alpha Strike. That normally works. It could be a YouTube issue. Right, a couple of things to do while we're here.
Mr. Oaks' trade journal.
Ranrock's lot agreed to meet, but I do feel a tad uneasy. They amended their requests and were angry when I asked questions. I overheard some of their plan is in gobbledygook. They're after my rare metal deposits that are suitable for drilling. Afraid of upsetting them further, they seem rather volatile. I need this transaction to happen. Perhaps we can work out a compromise. Perhaps not. Okay, I think he could be in a bit of trouble.
Said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him.
Okay, interesting map. And there's also something here, beneath all that. There's also enemies nearby, I can see them. Okay, well, we're here. Let's find out what's behind here, shall we? There was a quick lag, but it sorted itself out. How's your other games going? Yeah, really good, thank you. Obviously, I've had to pause the Hogwarts Unleashed
I should investigate
videos because my little boy broke his wrist and can't hold a PS4 controller. It's a little bit too big for him to hold because the cast is quite restrictive. So that's replaced by Far Cry Primal, which started this morning. That's kind of filling in this morning for the morning streams that we can't currently do because it's half term. But that will replace Hogwarts Unleashed as of next week. But yeah, everything else, Final Fantasies, I'm enjoying everything we're playing. To be fair, I don't play anything I don't enjoy. Or is that it? I think this was just a little tunnel that had one thing inside it. Use Roland's map. Okay. I know it says to use Roland's map to follow his trail, but we may give that a pause for the time being. I don't know where it's going to take us, to be fair. We did gain some new gloves, I think. Let's have a look. Better than what we got. Nicely done. But yeah, Final Fantasy VII is really good. What else are we currently doing? I've got so many different things on the go. It's definitely a balancing act. Far Cry Primal just started. We're really enjoying the start to that. Watch Dogs Legion is probably the only game I'm struggling with. I'm struggling to get into it, and I'm struggling to enjoy it. But other than that, I'm enjoying everything else we're doing. I'm persevering because I've done the other two. I kind of want to do the trilogy. But yeah, I'm struggling with that a little bit. Right, so this mission doesn't tell us where to go next. It just tells us to follow the map. We should really follow it, shouldn't we? Right, let's have a look at this map and see if we can depict anything on it. So, I'm guessing that's where we are. We follow the river down, cross the river, and there's something here. Is my brief interpretation of that map. Oh, Hogwarts Legacy has been brilliant so far. What have we been up to today? I did some recording this morning while my little boy and I were half out for a few hours, and then just chilled out most of the rest of the day, spent some time with them, kind of thing. Yeah, bit of Clarkson's Farm on Amazon, but not too much, to be fair. Because I can't go anywhere really, or not too far anyway. I can't. It's a bit, you know, just play games and stuff at home. Try and go for a walk a day for like 5 minutes. That's all I can really manage, 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'm done. So, but I'm conscious that my schedule is streaming in the evenings, and the problem is if I go for a walk and I do too much, I won't be in any fit state to stream. So I'm conscious of that. So I've just got to kind of measure things. Right. Remember the map. That's where we are. Follow the river. Cross the river. What's the bane? It's not that simple. Follow the river. Cross the river. I want to say we're heading to there. Follow the butterflies. This is the river. This is where we are. So follow the river. Cross the river. That's the only crossing point. I think we're heading there. Let's find out, shall we? If I've interpreted this map correctly, I'll be very amazed. Let's see Far Cry Primal starts today. Yeah, we played PlayStation. Yeah, PlayStation Prime. No worries, Alpha Strike. Thank you for dropping by and saying hello. Much appreciated. Have a good evening, and we'll see you soon, Alpha Strike. Yeah, I've like I said, I've recorded some of it anyway, as the episodes are on live. But everything I've done so far, I've really enjoyed. In the game itself, I think I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I am. I'm on the wrong bridge. About this way. And I want to go the opposite way to where the bridge is. So the bridge is there. I want to go this way, I think. Now, I've either got this map correct or I've got it wrong. At this moment, I don't know. We should come to a ruin. There is a ruin just there. We'll see if we either find a second map or we find the guy we're looking for. Roland Oak. I've either done something really well or really badly. I'm about to find out. Wait, it's a ruin.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Picking up loads of toadstools.
Revelio.
Right, there's stuff here. There's some coins up here, which I could collect. There we go. We can also move these out the way. No, we need to change spell, don't we, for them? Let's change. I'll change it for that one. That's not the one I want to change. No. I'll just blow the whole thing up instead. That works. Right, we've got new gloves once again. That wasn't what I was hoping was here. I was hoping to find Roland Oak. It doesn't seem like he is here. So maybe I didn't follow the map correctly. No, I don't think I've got enough toadstools. I'm one of those people who has to collect everything. You know what I'm like. Okay, there we go. This bit. There's nothing. There's no underground entrance. I was adamant I'd followed the map correctly, but I don't think I have. When I scan though, there's something down there on the shoreline. And there's some leeches. Never have enough leeches, can we? There we go. Right. Well, I've obviously got the map wrong. Well, I'm adamant that must be correct, surely. Inventory. His map. I'm adamant that's right. I could be completely wrong, to be fair. I've no idea. I kind of used the map for reference and kind of gauged we were there, but maybe not. That's the only thing. Okay, let's have a little look. So, on our map, we were up here for Roland's camp, up here. We go up this way. Ah, so we was the other side of the river, weren't we? Well, they're saying that. Surely we're in the right place. Got astronomy cat table there. Could it be that one then? That's closer to where we were. And there is... I don't know where the crossing would be, but then I don't think the map showed a crossing, did it? Have a look. So that's the map. We were here. Travel down the river. Take a left. It's meant to be opposite something else. I haven't played the Metro games, no. What are they like, Insanity? So opposite something else should be that. So let's have a look. I don't think there's anything opposite where we are here. So there's nothing here, is there? Bar an astronomy table, so it's not there. Well, they're saying that. I can't see anything opposite that one either. But that's my next best guess. So let's try that one, shall we? It should have a front door. Yeah, I know. We'll try this one. If not, we'll look at another mission. I don't want to get bogged down too much if we can avoid it. Mainly because there's so much we can be doing. And obviously, if it means we've got to come back and look for this another time, we do that. Set a waypoint. We speed this up a little bit. I don't fly very often.
Oh, I shall enjoy this.
But to speed things up, I shall. Open world post-apocalyptic.
This place has seen better days.
Well, this place is destroyed as well. Well, they're saying that. There's something here. Is this not the place we've been before? It looks very familiar. Was this not the place we got stuck underneath previously?
Revelio.
Yeah, we've been here before. Or have we? Because there's some money down there. Jump down. We've been in somewhere similar, whether it's the same place, I don't know. I think it is the same place, isn't it? Because didn't we need to use the bodies to get out of this
Revelio.
last time? Yeah, we've been down here before. I need the skeletons again, don't I? I didn't need to do that, I was already on there.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Come on. I need you to build me a bridge so I can get out. Say that and they won't move. Come on.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Thank you, Bones. Will you come over here, please? There we go. So either this was the one we did previously, or it's a new one, I'm not sure. But, I don't think this is the right one either. So I think we're just getting ourselves a little bit lost. That was somewhere different, or second place is similar. There's nothing in there to pick up, so I'm guessing there's nothing major in there, to be fair. Sounds interesting, Asante. Let's have a look. Right, let's find something else we can do then. We do need to do the High Keep. This is a main story. Should attract it. Yeah. So this is something we haven't been before, so we'll track that. We'll fast travel to here. And we actually get to see somewhere different. And also this is part of the main story, so it keeps moving that a little bit more. We have done one side mission already successfully. We've freed
how
Biscuit.
inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Another cat to stroke and say hello to. Obviously, if we come across animals we haven't collected for Vivarium, we'll collect those as well. I don't know how many we need or anything like that. We'll just kind of just do our usual, grab everything we possibly can and hope for the best later on. Do we have anything to sell? Metro Exodus is the newest game. Okay, I'll have to have a look. I'll have a look at the series and see. Yeah, it's not something I've looked at previously, to be fair. That's worse. Outfit-wise, when did we pick up a new outfit? That's worse. Yeah, so no point. Neckwear. Oh, we got another one that's locked. This will be better offense. By the time we actually unlock it, I bet we won't. We need to be higher level as well. 22. Let's go and sell other stuff and buy anything we do need before heading off to where we are. We've got plenty of healing potions.
See if there's something you need.
Yeah, I'll have a look at the whole series and see what it looks like then. We are growing Malasuite, but we'll buy what we can whilst here. Do you know what we've not got? Well, these are really expensive though. Mandrakes. And chomping cabbages. All the good stuff. They're very, very expensive. That's worse than what we're wearing. I'm keeping the stuff with traits on. Because I don't know if you can recycle traits. Just in case. I'm keeping them for the time being. And the legendary. Just on the off chance that later on they become useful. They can, well, legendary are better because they can hold level 3 traits, whereas anything else can't. Right, let's just change our spells again. Do that. Right, we're off to explore, we're off to go and find Natty near the castle. And see what else we find along the way. Well, there's some enemies here. There's some enemies here. Well, while we're here, let's deal with the poacher, shall we?
Except spiders. Stop right there.
Incendio.
Come back here.
Someone's invisible.
Incendio.
We got him. How did he go invisible?
Around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Right, we took out the poachers, but I just want to know how he made himself invisible to me. I know obviously we can drink an invisibility potion, so maybe they can. We can also free
Aloha Mora.
these creatures that the poachers have caught. See what they are. Maybe something we need to have actually for our bag as well. Oh, where's my lock? There. One. Once you figure out how to do this, this becomes a hell of a lot easier. That first time when it's first taught you how to do it, it took me a while to figure it out. That's a sneasel. Sneasel? It didn't run away quick enough. It's new, so I'll take it. It couldn't get out of the cage. We saved it from the poachers, that's the main thing, isn't it? There we go. I want to say a Neasel. Or a Sneasel. Not sure. And nice little chest. I'll actually get to it. Okay, not worse than, well, not better than what we're having. Right, well, let's keep going. Always nice to deal with the poachers on the way. I will change spell again. I'm expecting enemies. If we meet Natty somewhere, There's enemies to our right, in fact. They're just here. Look at them. I think maybe I stopped too much to have a look at things, because we seem to find enemies everywhere. And maybe I wouldn't necessarily if I wasn't actually just actively stopping every 2 minutes to find something to do. Some more money on there. Right, I think we're good. We'll get to Natty. I'm adamant we'll get to Natty. Why is that showing up? Oh, you know what this is? This will be a Merlin puzzle with a ball. That has to be rolled down there.
Incendio.
Since we know, oh, we can't. I think you've got to activate. Did it do it? No. But I think once we activate the Merlin puzzle, that will then. If I can actually get up the hill, solve my issue. Let's activate the Merlin puzzle. This one we know what we've got to do for this. We just got to find the ball location. And as I say, we need to be doing these as and when we come across them, because these enable us to carry more gear. We just need to find the ball, which I'm guessing is up the top of the hill, and there it is. So we just need to push this down the hole, and then we'll open up that hole down there. That'll be a Merlin puzzle done. Right, we'll follow the ball. Oh, we'll slide with the ball. Is that ball still coming? I can't see behind me to see if the ball's still coming. Can't hear it. I'm hoping it is. Right. No, the ball didn't come with us. Oh no, it is coming. It was just really slowly rolling down. I was hoping it would come faster than that. Don't go out the other side. Did it really just go out the other side? Nothing does as it's told, does it? Right, I need you back in the hole. Stay. Seriously? Okay. Come to. I don't think Akio's strong enough to do it, is it? Come on, I just need you in that. You just got to go in that little hole. A little bit more. There we go. Merlin done. So we get an upgrade on our gear capacity once we get a 10 this time. So every time we see one of those, it's best of them. Thanks for the like, was much appreciated. Just so we keep on top of our gear and how much we can carry. Right, let's focus on Natty now, once again. I said that I'll keep finding other things to do. I think she's just through here though. It's so easy to get distracted. There's so much you can see and do just around the place.
Revelio.
Ignoring the cat this time. We've got some leeches down here. Always need a good bit of leech juice to take with us. Right. I don't know where we are. There's a treasure mine place here. Just up here. We can get into it, we'll do it, might as well do it now. Sometimes there's good gear. Sometimes. Let's see what's inside. The door's actually open, which is strange. Normally you have to...
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Normally you have to do something to get inside. Level 2 lock. Okay, so through that lock gate there is something. We need to get level 2 unlocking first, so we can't do that just yet. There's so much to see and do. And I get distracted far too easily for this. That's the other issue. Right, let's activate this first. So we can come back here whenever we're ready.
I've always said that travel.
And let's speak to Natty and see what she needs us to do for this.
Psst, over here. Quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood.
Kathy, good evening, how are you?
Told me that Rookwood and Harlow
I'm not too
were
bad,
after
thank you. Not too bad at all.
I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Okay. Ask all the questions before we go for it.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped.
Good, glad you're good.
It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
Okay, I'm reckoning this will be dangerous.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer
I was
can start
reading
an
a
investigation.
few people in different
The
hate groups
ministry
and
will
stuff
come
have
in
been
later.
saying, everyone's talking about this game. And a lot of people are saying that it's a
I'll help you find the
70-hour,
letter, Natty.
100-hour
hear
game
it.
easy if you do all the
First,
side
we
stuff.
must access the castle keep.
Quite a long time.
I'll check the
I've
main
never.
gate, see if you can find another way in.
We need to find
I do
another
not
way in
see
other than
any
the main
guards,
gate.
but we should still try to be as quiet as possible.
Yeah, I've never really
Harlow
worried
is
about
here
how long a
after
game
all.
takes. It takes what it takes. You know, there's things we want to do this year on our list of games to do.
How nice to see you,
But
my young
if this
friend.
takes 70 hours, it takes 70 hours. Some people in these groups are moaning that the game is too big, there's too much to do. I never understood that complaint. People said it with Assassin's Creed Valhalla as well. I don't understand that complaint, there's too much to do. Surely the more there is to do, the better. Right, is there somewhere to get... Is there a way in underneath the bridge, potentially? Unidentified hand item. Trying to find another way in. What about this here? What's this? I don't think we're getting through there.
Revelio.
Okay, there must be something back over here then I didn't see. So main gate's out, we've got to find another way into the castle. Got to be climbing on these, surely. That's the way in then. Okay.
I wonder what that does.
We can spin that to open the gate, surely. Maybe not.
Well, that didn't work. Perhaps something with a bit more force.
Ah, okay. It's good. That spell's quite a minor spell, isn't it? Accio. We'll try the Pulso.
That did it.
Did do it. Oh, it's just... okay, so let's change that again. Because we need to change it to Wingardium. Because we obviously need to bring this out of us. For some reason, I've got a feeling to go up there would be my guess. There's nothing else in there to pick up, is there? Oh yeah, there's a chest behind it. Of course there is. Right, we've got some dueling gloves that are better than what we're wearing. Have a look at those in a second. Can I make myself fly on the box? That'd be a no. That does look like the way up though. Is there a second box? I didn't see. Not by the looks of it. Can't use my broom here either. Because that would be the easy answer, wouldn't it? To use the broom. I was trying to get on it while before it fell down. Okay. So we need to get to there. But that doesn't do what we need it to do. Or it's in the wrong place. Could be simple, couldn't it? It's just in the wrong place. Just wanted to check there wasn't another one in here, but there isn't. I don't think we can actually do anything else from in here. Okay. My feeling is it's in the wrong place. So where do we want it? See, this turns, you know when we was looking at the stones earlier, we couldn't get them to turn. That turns a lot better than it did. It spins round. That's what we couldn't do with those stones earlier. That's why people complain about being too much to do and yet complain about the price. That's the thing. Yeah, that's one thing I've always said as well. You know, if the game gives you value for money, you know, if you get... So, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, for example, we've got over 300 hours in that. So to me, I've got value for money. I think I worked out it cost us less than well, I think it was 50p an hour or something by the end of it, all being spent. So with that being said, I've got no issue spending the money if you're going to get that kind of time out of it, because it makes more sense. You get value for money. But people still do it though. Who is playing at its fullest? Yeah, that's the thing. Right, I'm missing something, aren't I? I must be missing something here. I thought seeing the box would make this easy, but we can't climb up. So, what am I missing? I'm gonna go. The box has disappeared, I think, because I put it too high. Yeah. So the box doesn't go up there, which is fine. Turn. Now I've got it stuck. Right, come on. How can one person have so many issues with a box? Oh, come on, box. Right, come on. This way. Slowly does it. Box is out. Yay! Right, how are we getting up here? I kind of want it to tip on its side, really. Right, we definitely can't go up that way then. So that means that I'm missing something else, aren't I? Let's try blowing it up instead. What am I missing in terms of getting up? Is there a second box I didn't see? Can't go over there. Can wizards not climb drain pipes? I feel like I'm being really silly. I do. Whenever I look at puzzles and then I get really stuck with them, I'm like, I must be missing something really simple. And I probably am. Just wonder if there's a second box down here potentially.
Revelio.
No, there's that one there. And that's it, I think. There's something blue glowing over there, but I don't think it's going to help us with this. That's where we've got to go. We've got to climb up there. Surely I should be able to make the box rise with me on it. Is that not a thing? It's not going to work, but you'd think it would, wouldn't you? Or is it just we haven't got the right spell? Try something else. What about... Can we make this rise? That's the way to do it. It's nice when something, a plan comes together, isn't it? Okay. Make sure we don't miss anything in here.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
So we need to find a way in to open the gate for Natty, but that should be fine. We just blow a hole in that. See? Simple. You're not going to move, are you? Oh, I've got to change the spell again. Right, I need to move that way. I can't move it from here by the looks of things. So I think we need to go somewhere else first. That's what we need. Yeah. Now we can move the box. Don't go that way, come this way. Drop you down, back round. But yeah, it's always nice when you finally figure out that's what I needed to do. It's a simple thing of just changing a spell.
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
That will raise the gate. That's got a lock on the door though. I can't do it from yet.
Revelio.
What we got in here, there's a note. I don't believe I have to write this down, but you moon minds don't listen. Push the gate open, don't blast it. Find it blown to pieces again, I swear it'll be the end of you lot. Right, so we need to turn this. We need to change spell again. Ah, okay, there's something else we need to do with this. Okay, interesting. So there is something to pull out there, by the looks of things. I've got a thing I need to climb up. So let's go that to there, and I think let's go that to there again. So I think we've got to climb up. Right, can we climb normally? No. So we do what we did last time. Levitate the box first, then we can climb up.
Revelio.
Okay. Was that what it was to get up there to get that? I actually wanted to get up there to do something else. But by the looks of it, that's all there was up there. Right, we need to change spell again to this one. Yeah, I can't do it from here, can I? Okay. So we blast that, but then I can't grab hold of that handle quick enough. Right, we need to change spells, don't we? Want that one there. Yeah, we're not going to get to it in time. Right, so although we've solved the problem, we're now going to solve another problem. Ah, we can drop down here. What's down here? Need a freezer. I was thinking freeze, to be fair. Right, this is when we open it for her then. There's definitely something we've got to do to pull that out, haven't we? So that's just for her to come in. Try to freeze. It feels like it's going to be pulled out. Because it seems to be one of those handles, is my thinking. I think it is just timing, to be fair. Maybe not. We'll try the freeze and see if that makes a difference. Don't aim at that. Oh, you are spot on. But not, I wasn't freeze on the thing, it's freeze on that instead. So you are spot on, Crazy Irishman. Right, we need to swap spells all over. Right, we need to push this, freeze this, and then pull that handle out. Okay, I need to wait for obviously that to start coming back down. Oh, we need to freeze at the right time for a start. Not the right time. Don't think that's going to be the right time either. That timing is going to be very, very quick. It's not going to work, is it? I think you're right about freezing it. It's timing. Oh, before I had it then. I think I froze it too soon. Ah, that is one. Ah, wrong spell. Otherwise we had it. No, too late that time. That's a tricky old puzzle to stop, isn't it? Freezing, I think, is correct. It's all to do with timing. No, you didn't do it. I thought we had it. We're not going to have it. Don't do that. No, so Accio didn't work. Accio didn't pull it out. Annoyingly. Interesting. So Accio didn't pull it out like I was expecting it to. It all seems so simple. I am wondering whether we could try it from above. Although that wouldn't... What else have we got? Depulso is meant to... No, Accio is to force. It might be we do need Wingardium. The angle of pulling out. Do you think we're the wrong angle? Teddy, good evening, how are you? You got to spin to us all the way up or down and use acid. Accio. Yeah. Accio's there. Right, okay, let's try this again then. We think we've got it, we just got to get the timing right. There we go. You guys are the best. Thank you all. It was a timing issue more than anything else. It always seems so simple until you try and physically do it. It's like, it doesn't want to work. Okay, well, she's opened the door.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Harlow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
Teamwork indeed.
Yeah, restrain the beast.
Look what it is. Come on, why are we not...
Do you know that hippogriff?
We do know the hippogriff. Why are we not fighting? Why are we not getting it?
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff.
We're going to free the hippogriff.
Agreed?
My day's going well, thank you, Teddy. Yeah, very well. First day of half term. So, always a decent day, to be fair. We didn't make it in.
Blasted. There's got to be another way to get up to the roof.
Right.
Somewhere. Revelio.
I
hope Natty stays out
I do
of
feel you've
trouble.
got to press Revelio a lot, just to make sure you don't miss picking things up. Right. There's a bag there. Door's blocked. There is obviously a box here. Where I'm guessing is needed. But not out of here. Okay. Going down seems counterproductive to trying to go up, admittedly. Okay, so I think we're going to push the box off, aren't we, I think? Well, can I not do it from there? No. So I think we need to push the box from up there, and then obviously be down here to help us. So let's try. Thank you. Box is down. And then we need to use the box to get up there, potentially. Throw a box. And I think we do as we did last time, once I change spells again. Now we know about that, that works really well, to be fair. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. I don't know whether I was meant to keep quiet or not, but he's gone. Dealt with. Bit of money to pick up.
Revelio.
Sitting there by the looks of the next one. Right, it's going to be a few people to fight here. I've not got all our normal tools, to be fair, that I normally use in this instance.
If I have so much of the blade consumes you.
should really change spells. I'm not really using the ones we'd normally use, to be fair.
Real quick.
Oh, still, you little weasel.
Although they all went down. I got used to firing with certain spells and suddenly I didn't have any of those to use. It was a bit weird. But we did okay in the end. Right. Level 1 lock. Deal with the lock then. We're working again, the wife's saying we'll leave this week. You're the only one in. Oh wow. Well, thank you very much for joining us, Crazy Archman. Thank you as well for to the wife. Have a decent day tomorrow. And hopefully we'll see you again soon. Thank you both very much. Okay. Lock open. I know we don't really have that much time on the evening streams. 2 hours it never seems long enough. I don't think in the evenings, but it's all we can manage before I get extremely drowsy with painkillers and stuff. So we have got a 4-hour stream Thursday morning and Friday morning, slightly different times from normal.
Natty's having an easier time of it.
So we'll get a couple of decent streams in this week, and like I say, it's only for this week. Right, we can't go in there to level 2 lock. We can head up there in a second. Or do we just head up here first? Oh, telescope. Okay. I'm assuming I can't get across to there. Right, it's a bit weird that we're here and we can't do anything. There's a nice telescope though. Okay.
You're going home in a wooden
Poacher
box.
Ranger.
Levioso.
We're going home in a wooden box, according to them. Oh, we got caught there. They're trying to do Leviosa on me. Bye. I think we're doing okay. We are definitely down, I think. Right, level 1 lock again. So once you figure out how to do the locks, they're not too bad. Part of me hopes the level 2 locks are a different thing to do, because otherwise it's going to get quite repetitive every lock. And there are a lot of locks.
Revelio.
Okay.
Oh no, Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians.
Oh wow. Delivery 4 Nobberjoles, be cautious. 3 Sneasels, cleverer and meaner than a look, watch the claws. 5 giant purple toads, always wear gloves on handling. 1 Thestral, no you lot can see it. 2 question mark hippogriffs, have a lead on where to get a pair. And 0 Phoenix. I don't think I can't take all of these, or can I? So just it might only be the 2 here. Might be able to catch them all while we're here. I don't want to leave them, to be fair. So I think while we're here, let's catch them all. I think I got space. Akabix, good evening, how are you? No worries, but thank you for dropping by and saying hello. Much appreciated. Very much appreciated, Akabix. Hope you have a good day. So Puff's Grind was a new one for us, to be fair. I don't think we're going to have much more space left after this now. It's another Niffler. Some of these we may have to sell. We won't be able to keep them all. I don't think they'll fit in our vivarium, to be fair. You are limited on what you can have in your vivarium. But yeah, absolutely, Akabix, have a good day. Thank you for dropping by and saying hello. I'm sure we'll see you again soon. Right, it's a bag behind there. There we go. Things like it's so easy to miss things that are around you if you're not careful. or reveal works a lot, just because there's so much to see and do. Right, nothing else in here. Magic hat.
Revelio.
There's a passageway that leads to a chest. Always gotta have a quick look at that. Thanks for the like, much appreciated, whoever that was. Thank you, Akabix. I'm sure we'll see you soon. Astrid, keep an eye on my stash, eh? It's yours if I mysteriously disappear. That liar cheated us out of what was ours, so I took what I could. Made it here. 20 damned years and treated no better than fools who've been here 2 blasted weeks. Manfred. Now, I recognise the name Manfred. Probably isn't for the reason it's meant to be, I don't know. Wasn't Manfred a butler in a TV programme many years ago? Could be completely wrong there. Okay, we have got gear we can put on at some point, but we'll hold off in a minute. Oh, up, what's to the top? Highwing is here. And he's got a friend. Yeah, we need to take the chains off.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Mom.
Well, at least she had the foresight to think, let's do the chains first, didn't she?
Hurry.
I wonder if this is where we get our first mount. Really? Why did she not jump on sooner? We've got her. We've got her. I don't know what difference you have with having a mount, but I kind of feel like we must have just gained one. Although now we're flying with the mount. Okay, hold is flight speed, descend and ascend. Okay, cool. What's better, flying on a hippogriff or flying on your broomstick, I wonder?
Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
My guess is hippogriff. That is pretty cool though.
You ought to cut back on pudding.
I don't know where we're going to land. We are following Natty. We're a little bit higher than she is, to be fair. Okay. I find this a little bit more, well, not quite as fiddly as the broom, to be fair. It's a little bit easier to control. The broom sometimes has a life of its own.
This is amazing!
It is cool though.
It's incredible, isn't it?
I wasn't expecting us to gain a mount today, I really wasn't. And I'm only guessing that's what's going to happen. If we don't get to keep it now, there'd be something really wrong, wouldn't there? After our maiden flight.
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's
Thank you for the like, but I was
hands.
much appreciated. I think I might have missed that growing up.
I did
If
not
I did, apologies.
expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course.
I didn't even notice the
What did
guy
the letter say?
tried to do the
Rook
killing
was
curse
looking
on us.
for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help.
You did
My mother will be
indeed.
worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
This guy walking past doesn't see it as an issue. Hogwarts students on hippogriffs. So High Wing is a new item unlocked. And the High Keep is complete. Sepulture. Caligo. Okay. New beast inventory slots unlocked as well. Interesting. So let's have a quick look at this. So I think this will be in our inventory. So Caligo is a hippogriff. Sepultura, the Thestral, is a haunting winged equine beast. So is this the other? That's the other hippogriff then that Natty was on. Puffskein was one we just caught. We didn't catch the Sepultura though, the Thestral. I don't know why that suddenly appeared. We didn't catch it as far as I was aware. Flying mounts. Flying mounts are still unavailable. Interesting. But we can put them in a vivarium, I assume then. I thought that would have unlocked us flying mounts.
I have heard of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should.
Good evening, Dennis. How are you? You just finished a Mafia stream. Nice. How'd it go?
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that? Next steps.
Okay, so now we can go back to Professor Fig. There's a few professors want to talk to us, to be fair.
Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
Okay, room of requirement. There's so many different things going on. Right. We can... Oh, it wouldn't give us access to change our mount until we came off the one we was on. So if we have a quick look at that, we can actually... I think we can change our mount, potentially. So we can. We can change it to a Sepultura. We can change it to the other. So I think both of these two are potentially gained from having the deluxe edition, which I only got for the 72 hours access, to be fair. But I think Sepultura and maybe Caligo are part of that. We'll stick to High Wing though, as that's the one I think we're meant to have, aren't we? Whilst here, let's check on gear and see if we've got anything better. Room requirements. We need to head to... That one's locked behind level, but this one we need to go and check the room requirements. Nothing. That one's not better. That is better. That one. What we're using. Glasses. That's better as well. So now we just need to change that so it's invisible. I still wish they did this so you only have to do it once rather than every time. Cloak wise, we gained one we need to go to room requirements for. Outfits. Less than what we're using. Right, so that's all that done. So, quest-wise, we've got to go and speak to Deke at the room requirements. Before we head there, let's head there though, as that's a flu. Six hours, no followers, but I enjoy the game, it's fun. That's the main thing, Dennis. It's not about the followers, it's about enjoying what you're doing, isn't it? As long as you enjoyed it, that's the important thing. Right, this flue here we haven't unlocked yet, so let's grab this while we're here. There is a Merlin puzzle nearby as well. We'll have a look at, and then room of requirements, I think. So we can check out the new gear at the same time. There we go. Money on the side, which is even better. Walk in a building, and there's free money just waiting for you. Right, on the map, I'm pretty sure it showed a Merlin puzzle there. So we'll head there next, just because we're nearby. It makes sense to give it a go. Something we can't do, it means we'll have to come back. And then room of requirements. And then we'll go from there. We've still got just over half an hour left, so still plenty of time. I wonder what that was then for a minute. Okay.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time.
Revelio.
So I think these are rocks we need to destroy. This is quite a simple one then. These are ones we just need to destroy a certain amount of rocks. And that's job done. That's 1, 2, 3. Hardest part with this sometimes is seeing where they are. That's 4, 5.
Be proud.
There we go. and there's another Merlin trial done. Again, we need to have 10 in total of this set to increase how much gear we can carry. We might actually go and sell the gear we're not using before we head anywhere else, mainly because we can easily run out of space if we're not careful. What is that? Oh, that's the mission for Natty, isn't it? Okay. Thinking where we could quickly go and sell. Sure there's... No, it's not there. Ah, there we can, just to the left. We can sell the gear that we can't currently use, just so we still have space all the time. And then we'll head to room requirements, check out the stuff we've just seen, plus speak to Deep, drop some animals onto the vivarium, and then go from there. As I say, we've got just over half an hour, so we should be okay. Still, we'll get something else done today, hopefully.
See if there's something you need.
Stream broke twice, so we'll transfer that too, because it cuts into the story. You need to get fixed again. But then when you went to get it fixed before, didn't they say you didn't need it fixed? Okay, we're keeping everything that has a trait currently, or anything that's legendary. That's currently my plan. We'll see how long that lasts for. I will change my mind probably in a little while and not do that. For the time being, money doesn't seem to be an issue. We've not sold an animal or anything yet because we've not needed to. Currently, money isn't a problem. Right, quests. Everyone wants to see us. That's map chamber. Natty, no. Flight test, no. It's Quidditch pitch. No, no. Talk to Deke. That one, locate. I think normally we can go just above where that one is. It's that one. Oh, someone else wants to talk to us with a new mission there as well. Astronomy Tower normally gets us there fairly simply. Yeah, so if they said to you last time it didn't need fixing, how come it does now then? What were you streaming on Twitch or YouTube? Wait, turn where the stream stopped twice. Right, in we go. Room of requirements. Send it. It was my uncle's thinking this time. Oh, okay. So your uncle said you didn't need to send it, and then it turned itself off. Well, we'll check out gear first, what level, what it actually is, and then we'll speak to Deke. We've also got to put stuff in the vivarium as well. Right, so that is that done. Let's have a look. What did we get that was any good? I think it was that one, but it's not better than what we're using. So that's the annoying thing. When normally you pick new gear up, it tells you you've picked up new gear. There's an exclamation point on it. Well, when you do gear that you just had to go and find out what it actually does, it doesn't show as a new item anymore, which is a little bit annoying. So this one is 1 offense less, but does give extra damage for Imperio. It's not really a move we use a lot, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, let's quickly do Vivarium. Yeah, let's do Vivarium while we're here. So manage beasts. That's what's in here. I only allowed 4 species in here at one time. So actually I can't put anything else in here for the minute. I can put another Niffler. I can do a Niffler and then that's it. We've only allowed 4 species in here at any one time. I'm hoping we can enlarge that because that's we're kind of getting stuck. I know we could do loads of stuff and talk. I probably should have fed them more. Do you know what? Let's do it. I wasn't going to. Let's feed everything. Let's stroke everything or brush everything, and that way we can collect whatever they're going to drop whilst we're here. So feed you, brush you. Are you coming over? You finished eating? Oh, yeah. Right, brush you. Oh, I fed him a second time. I didn't want to feed him a second time. Right, feed you, because I've not fed you yet. What do you want? You want feeding as well? Okay, that means Niffler now. We can collect Niffler fur. That needs brushing. After it burped at us. Once this one finishes eating, that can be brushed. Obviously we could chop and change the animals, so we could do this for every animal. And we get more materials from them, but I'm not that fussed, to be fair. We're here for a second, that's what we're doing while we're here. You've all been done. You've all been done. You haven't been done. I wasn't aiming to feed the Niffler again. Is that the second Niffler? I can't remember now. Right, you that doing done there. I put a second Niffler in here. Right, that's collected. He now needs brushing. Yeah, not done. I think we're done. We're not going to use the materials right away, but it's good to get them while we're here anyway. Okay. Where's our potting table? There. So we can collect our Mallow Sweet leaves. Every time we're back, it's worth grabbing those so we can do more Merlin puzzles.
Talk with you when you have a moment.
And then find out what Deek needs. There we go.
Hello, Deek. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deek has had a thought. He...
Did you raid anyone after your stream, Dennis, on Twitch? What's going on? What is that? Okay.
Oh, seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As
do.
Deek was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deek knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deek knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deek hasn't heard from his friend
You
for a
finally watched
while now.
Dumbledore for the space. Oh,
As
nice.
the item you wove in the loom
You can still
has
raid
an
someone though.
enchantment
That
might be
means you're still dropping on someone
Deek
else
thought
and
you
saying
could
hello
test
to
it
them.
whilst checking on
And then it means
Tobbs.
that you'll be in their mind if they ever want to drop in and raid you at some point, Dennis. That's the thing. Even if there's no one watching, if you raid someone, your name's going to pop up in their stream on Twitch. And then hopefully they'll return the favour of a few viewers in the future. Well, we'll find Tobbs
I
at
understand.
some point.
Leave it to me, Deek. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deek know what you learn about Deek's old friend.
Okay, and whilst here, let's have a look at this new area we've just gained. So I believe we can... So 4 species again, so we can actually put all of the puffskins in. 1, 2, and 3. And that counts as 1 species. We'll put the Sneasel, Caligo. That's everyone in. Bar Highwing, obviously. Job's a good one. I wonder how many different beast areas we're going to have come the end of it. Right, we've still got about 25 minutes, half an hour left of the stream, so let's now pick a new mission. I'm still annoyed they always put you on the same one. Let's go back on the path. As that's main story, it continues the main story, so I think that's quite important to try and do whilst we're here. And we should be able to fast travel. There's still more spells and stuff we do need to learn. One of them we can't do one of the assignments till we can get a bigger pot to grow it in.
Your field guide. I'm most pleased
And I think that's a little way off. So that's something we'll have to look at when we can. I can't quite remember what we need. Can I fast travel to the map chamber? Sure I can. Sure I can. That's there. Let's figure his classroom. That's Fig's classroom there. I feel like I'm just going around in circles. And I think that's one of my complaints of the game, is the Hogwarts school map is really horrible to try and get your head around sometimes. Too many things in one area. Whereas I think it should be easier to depict, if that makes sense. Okay, I may have just gone complete wrong way. We've got to head to the map chamber. I can't fast travel there, strangely. Why can I not just fast travel? Am I being really silly? Okay, where's... I don't think I can I? We can't actually fast travel there. Ah, that might be the nearest one. Transfiguration Classroom, I think, is our nearest point to it. But yeah, it's a good way to socialise and get people to know about your channel on Twitch, Dennis. That was all I was thinking. Right. I'm going around in circles. I think we're going the right way now, though. Yeah, I think we are heading in the rough right direction. Run, run, run. Oh, you can't raid with no one in your chat? Oh, okay. It was just an idea, just to help you get your name out and stuff on Twitch, that's all. Right, map chamber's going to be here. I wonder if we're going to find the location for the second trial. Which potentially could be something we do tomorrow evening. We can start making our way there this evening, though. More steps. I need to open the chest with the eyes, but I don't know how we unlock those just yet. Okay.
How nice to see
So at least
you,
we'll
my
get some
young
more
friend.
stories. So there's a fast travel point in here. But yeah, I can't fast travel here. So where is that on the map? I'm now curious, because I want to know why I couldn't just fast travel. I could have... That's Potions Classroom. It's the Bell Tower wing, which is this one. But no, for some reason I couldn't just fast travel straight to that flue. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Okay, let's go in and see what's going on, though. I'm guessing second trial. Because I'm guessing there's more than one.
It would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen. And I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
We're here.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
Yeah, I do.
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity. Goblins and wizards, I
wonder if there's going to be 4 trials in total with the 4 old teachers. We've got a second teacher.
My former residence, yes. That castle
and
is
this time
also
it's
the location of your
Rookwood,
next
which we've
trial.
met previously. I've got a feeling there's going to be 4 trials in total.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately.
I'm going to be wary on time.
Is it the location of the next trial? It is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
So my thinking is tomorrow evening when we stream,
Best of luck.
When we start the stream, we'll be heading to that trial.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
That sounds like a plan. So yeah, tomorrow evening stream we'll head to Rookwood Castle. Let's see if have we actually been anywhere near it already, or will we have to do some adventuring on the way potentially? So, world map. Well, that's helpful. It's not even showing up on the map. That's Sebastian. Is it not showing on the map? I could have gone to the map too early. That might be why it's not showing, because Fig hasn't quite left yet.
Revelio.
We'll give him a minute to leave for a second. Sometimes it takes a minute to catch yourself back up and actually show a mission up. Is it gone now? Yes, so now it's actually showing on the map. So back to world map. Let's just see if we can get close to it potentially. Yes, so we can actually travel to where we met Sebastian's sister, and from there we can get to it over there. So we'll be doing that first thing tomorrow evening. Before that, let's see what else we can do. Since we have quests aplenty, let's have a look. We can didn't figure out his way. Find the cave. Go and find the house elf. Let's track that and see where we're heading. Okay. So that's doable. So that is near over here. So let's travel there, and then we'll go and see if we can find this house elf for Deke. And so we've got 15-20 minutes. We'll see if we can get anything else done.
Are we?
Always good to get as much as we can done in the stream as possible. What I will do though is change spells. Constant spell management definitely works. So that on there, and then we'll have Sendio there. And if we see anyone we've got to deal with on the way, we will deal with that. Something happened here, though, didn't it? Okay, beware, keep out, spiders, all the usual good stuff. I'm assuming I'm going to need lots of moonstone at some point. I know so far I've only really used it in the room of requirements. Doesn't mean we won't use anything else. Dark Mongrel. Damn. Can hear people up there. Is that an actual camp? Because if it is, we'll take it out while here. Cavern in which one may harvest a good number of hawk lumps. Okay. So it's not showing us there's a camp nearby, but there's definitely something up there, isn't there? There's some people up here, so let's have a quick look.
I'm thinking we could steal some beasts from the pens at Hogwarts.
Talking about stealing beasts from pens at Hogwarts. My fault, I didn't look at what was going on around me.
You're that hypocrite. I shall get that goblin elf back.
There we go. Really got to work on my timing there, protecting. Is that all of them? I think it is.
You've the brains of a troll, you.
No, not all of them. I think that's all of them now, though.
The beasts are safer now.
Is there anything in here to pick up?
Revelio.
Yep. So although it wasn't showing up on the map, I think it is actually showing up on the map now. So there was something we needed to clear at some point. There was no rush. All passing, it made sense. Right, anything else I've not picked up? I don't think there is. Right, we'll continue the way we was heading then. Drink that drink on the way out, as you do. Okay. There's a... Right, whilst we're here, we haven't done one of these since the first one we did in our lesson. It's an astronomy table. And obviously these are everywhere.
Table.
I'm one of the...
Once the sun's down.
We can only do it at night. Okay, ignore that then. Although I can change time of day, can't I? Hang on. Wait, there we go. We'll go to night time. The only one of these we've done is the one in class. And obviously they need doing. It's one of those collectibles that we can do whenever we're passing one. Pretty much like the Merlin trials, to be fair. So it's worth doing. We're just going to match this up. Zoom in and out until we get the right match up here. Okay. I think it's completely wrong way around. If you look at it from over there, I think that's the mouth on this far bit here. There we go. That is Leo, the sign of the lion, and that's 2 of 5 now done. All right, we'll head back down. I'm not too worried about going around at night. We'll still manage what we need to do. There is some enemies nearby. According to that, I think we're heading this down here, aren't we? They're near a treasure vault, but I'm not too worried about that at the minute. Just looking for the cave at the minute. To find Deke's friend. I do love the trumpet flowers, I think they're brilliant. I think we need, I need to check how many toadstools I actually have, because I have a lot. Okay. There's also a beast den nearby. Sure what's in it.
This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside.
Yep, while we're here we'll try and free the goblin, or speak to him at the very least. Beware the spiders. Spinner's Cavern. We've got about 10-15 minutes, hopefully enough time to do this. We're looking for Tobbs. I'm guessing we're going to see some spiders.
Incendio. Revelio.
Right. Leech juice. Tobbs, you missed your quota by 3 files. You know what that means? It means my loyal customers are missing their bottles of Seamus's shrinking solution. Did you feel this mistake, you'll be given no food for a week. I also expect you to punish yourself accordingly. When I return for the next shipment, I'll best see blooded bandages instead of your usual idiotic grin. Do not meet your next quota plus 5 extra files, you'll lose more than your food privileges.
Tobbs's master is awful.
He is, isn't he? He's not a very nice guy by the looks of things. Right, where is he?
Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here?
Dead spider there. Oh, so it's saying enemies here that are higher level than us are harder to defeat. So I'm guessing we may have come here a little bit too early. We shall see. Okay, that's a better scarf than we were wearing. The reason I'm checking this now, yeah, we may find we may have come here a little bit too early. Oh, it's not too much more. I thought it was going to be a lot higher. It's only one level higher. That's not that bad. I didn't see him behind me to the last minute then.
Incendio.
There we go.
Revelio.
Yeah, I did not see him then until it was the last minute. There we go. Right, one thing I will change. Spell. The freezing spell I like.
Incendio.
Right, there are small big spiders and we have to watch out for. Oh, that's actually our level, to be fair. So yeah, when it says the enemies are going to be harder to defeat because they're a higher level. Whoa, that's a big spider. Do you reckon it meant that big thing? Are we just spotted crawling up over there? I think this is going to be big. Because that seemed massive. And I don't know where it's gone.
It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave.
Revelio.
There was a big spider crawling somewhere, I know that much. Oh, what are these things? Okay, so they explode. Right, there's a chest in here as well. So we think he's headed further into the cave. I think we're going to fight a really big spider. By the looks of what crawled past us. Incendio didn't really work there, I was too far away. Right, you're dealt with. Probably should have saved range of magic, to be fair, but I probably used it a little bit earlier than I probably should have done.
Revelio.
They're the things we can make explode. And they also explode if we get too close. Oh, they actually bring out small spiders. Right, okay. That's a different kettle of fish. That's what I was trying to do. Alright. Jumped very, very early there. Mistake on my part. This is where we're going to overrun the stream now, aren't we? I've started a mission, and now I need to kind of get to the end of it. So we might overrun the stream a little bit. Hopefully the drowsiness stays away for the time being. As we find a giant spider by falling asleep. It'll be tricky. Right. Well, oh, that's a big spider! It's a matriarch.
Incendio.
To be fair, the matriarch's not been too difficult so far.
Incendio.
Might be in a second though. Matriarch's down. Right, I thought the bigger one, the matriarch there, was going to be really difficult, but actually it wasn't too bad. Okay, there's a note here though as well. Master, if you're looking for Tobbs, it seems he has dried up all the leeches here and must move deeper into the cave. Tobbs hopes Master will wait for him to return. Much too dangerous a Master to follow, and please be careful of the spiders.
That didn't sound particularly reassuring.
No. Right, we're heading through here by the looks of things.
Incendio.
Yeah, that big spider went down fairly easily. It wasn't that big of a difference in level to us, to be fair. I was expecting that to be a little bit more difficult. Doesn't mean the next spider won't be though. We shall see. The only spell I probably would have on instead of what we've got currently is cut. Just because that does damage as well. I think that, let's do that. Because this one doesn't actually do anything to big spiders anyway, to be fair.
Revelio.
Right, we're going to see some spiders. There's a big spider. How much of a higher level is this going to be, I wonder? Of course, I was doing Incendio at the wrong time. Right, he's bringing more of his friends in. Whoa! Okay, this is going to be a tricky fight. Just because there's so many of them, more than anything else. Yeah, there's a lot of them now coming at us. Need to make sure I'm blocking at the right times. Take out these other small ones as quickly as we can, potentially. Oh, I got caught again. Right, another one down. I didn't dodge there when I should have done. I should have blocked, to be fair. Right, I think it's just us and the big one. No, he's brought more friends in the plate. And I can't use ancient magic on him, it doesn't seem. Well, I can on the smaller ones. We're actually doing okay. Could be a lot worse, and I think we're holding our own against it. What I'm trying to do is Incendio. Big guy's down. Oh, I didn't see him coming from behind that. Well, we held our own and defeated the spiders in the end. I wouldn't say it was the simplest fight I've had, but actually it wasn't too bad. Right, let's think through this tunnel here. Okay, we need to... I might be able to stay where we are, but I kind of want to finish what we're doing before leaving. We are nearly out of time. Can't get through the spider's web, can I?
Incendio.
There we go. Can I still not get through the spider web? No. Okay, can't go out that way because the spider's web is in the way. Obviously need to do it from the other side. So the other way up is over here. Although we are out of time, I'm not going to rush just to get it done. We will finish it off before we finish for the evening. And since we've already fought the big spider, there can't be much more they can throw at us, surely.
Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs.
Oh, don't tell me he's dead. Master, if you find Tobbs' body, the big spider was too much. Tobbs has failed you and he deserves this punishment. Tobbs feels weak. Sleepy Tobbs must.
Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders.
Couldn't survive on his own, could he? We'll have to break that news to Deke, obviously, at some point.
Revelio.
Something to pick up over there. Lots of leeches. Okay, there's a doorway there that I don't know how we get to. There's also something out here. I can't cast spells, can I, while I'm in the water? That might have been a mistake jumping in then. I want to cast a spell at that fence over there, potentially. There we go. I think it's just money, actually. Yeah. Find some leech juice. The good old leech juice. Now, I think we have missed something here. I think we're swimming out of the cave up there, but I can see there's something nearby that we haven't been to, so I'm guessing we've missed something. Or a route, potentially, we could have taken. We missed that bag as well there. I'm guessing that's in here. Although saying that, there's no real way going that way, is there? Because we haven't been this high before, so maybe we haven't missed it, maybe it's somewhere else. My guess is we're swimming out this way. So yeah, unfortunately we're going to have to tell Deke Tobbs didn't make it. I think this is the bit we couldn't see how to get up here.
That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave.
We are back at the entrance. We've done a full 360. Nice. I think we got everything there was to get in the cave as well, which is even better. So we're going to go back to the Forbidden Forest. At least at some point we can head back to room requirements and let Deke know what we found. It's not going to be a nice thing to tell him, but we can at least go and do that at some point. Now, we are out of time for today. Why is that not showing us cleared on the map? Means I missed something in there. No, this is okay. I thought maybe there was something we've missed because it hasn't showed us. There was a little tick next to it. So, the Charles Rookwood trial we are going to do first thing tomorrow evening when we start the stream. And to help us with that, we're going to finish off this evening. We're just travelling over to where we met Sebastian's sister. Might as well check gear quickly before we finish.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Sell what we don't need. It makes sense to do this before we finish, otherwise I'll forget first thing tomorrow. But the next Hogwarts Legacy live stream will be tomorrow evening. This requires room of requirements, doesn't it? Okay. Which will be another 2 hours. 2 hours, I know 2 hour streams aren't very long. They go past very, very quickly. But unfortunately, evening streams cannot really be much more longer than that before drowsiness for me kicks in horrendously. So, okay, we'll quickly sell what we don't need. There's a vendor right nearby, and then we will call it an evening. As I say, we are back tomorrow evening for more Hogwarts Legacy for another 2 hours, and we will have 4 hour streams Thursday and Friday morning, 10 AM GMT
Welcome.
until
I'm
2
Bernard
PM
Indiaye,
GMT.
and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
So they're slightly longer than the normal daytime streams.
What do you have for sale?
And start slightly later.
What are we in the
Normally we'd
market for
stream
today?
a lot earlier than that. What are these? Oh, this way we can buy fur, niffler fur, mooncalf fur, and feathers. Right, let's give it everything that's no good, but also doesn't have a trait. But not legendary gear. So although this is a higher level than us, it's actually worse than what we're currently wearing, so there's no point keeping it. That's on par with what we're wearing, I think. That will go up, so we'll keep that for the minute. that's less. That can go. What we got here? That's the same, so that can go. There's no point keeping it. At the minute, I'm only keeping legendary or something of a trait. That could change in due course. At the minute, that makes the most sense to do.
Mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time.
So tomorrow evening stream, we're going to be heading for our second trial at Rookwood Castle, and then we'll see where that takes us after. I don't know how long it's going to take us to do. That'll be the plan tomorrow night. What we've actually achieved this evening, we have gained High Wing as our mount. That is now our very own mount. We haven't really used it outside of where it showed us that we were on the back of it, to be fair. I suppose we probably could have taken it for a quick flight, but we don't really fly very far, to be honest, either. That's the thing, isn't it? But that is our stuff for tonight. Thank you all for joining us. I know, like I say, it's short and sharp. We've got a few things done. That's the main important thing, and tomorrow evening we'll begin the second trial. As always, thanks for the likes, the views, the comments, and the conversation. Enjoy the rest of your week if we don't see you tomorrow night, and hopefully we see you in a live stream very soon. Check out the Far Cry Primal series that started this morning, and that'll be running for the next 3 days to replace the morning streams, and then next week it will take the place of Hot Wheels Unleashed, while my little boy recovers from his broken wrist. But thank you all. Enjoy the rest of your day, your morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, and we'll see you very soon. Thank you all for watching.